I don't know if anyone just saw that, but we are actually drafting with Numot the Nummy, which is awesome. Very happy to do that. Now, I have never done a video of like MTGO stuff because I don't really play MTGO. So I might spew a little bit of value with like misclicks and whatnot. And also, I've never done this whole talk the whole time while you draft thing, so there's no promise that I'm great at that. Now, sneak attack is sweet. Channel is just ridiculous. I love channel. It's hard for me to say no to that, you know what I'm saying? This is so ridiculous. We've got channel, tinker, and sneak attack. Let's just play channel for now. But yeah, we're playing with Numot the Nummy, which is great. We get to play with another internet person that does internet things. Okay, so duplicant is like removal in everything. Nahiri is pretty sweet if we're going to be like channeling big stuff, but it's not really in the colors that we want, especially with the white. Duplicant. Golgari might be sweet. Yeah, I think I'll take this Signet. Even if we don't play either color, it still ramps you for colorless. But we're probably going to play white. We're probably going to play green or black. Yeah, let's just take a Signet. You just can't go wrong taking Signets. Okay, so here is, and I just said that and now we've got another Signet. But we're probably going to try to like cast big things. Seems like what I want to do. That's my feels. And Yavimaya Elder helps us do that. We could also grab big things. There's 2 of them in this pack. I feel like I'm going to wheel 1. Ooh, that's sweet, actually, because Channel gives us colorless and Kozilek is colorless. Yeah, that is pretty sweet. We're just going to take Yavimaya Elder, call it okay. Also, no matter how open, like, red is, like with this Reckless Bushwhacker and Figure of Destiny, whatever, we're just not playing mono red. I refuse to do so. Partially because it's really boring to draft, and it's like not that exciting to watch people play. So here this helps us splash, and it looks like someone's not like super excited to go into green, so we can just stake out our territory. So I'll just take a Sylvan Carry added. Yeah, and an elf. So we're getting that feeling. Bloodbraid Elf is really good. Progenitus is something sweet for us. There are very good cards in this pack. Ravages of War. Oh my gosh, that is a savage card. But I'm just going to take this elf. And I think we're just going to do the really fair, just like ramp into things and then play big things. Speaking of which, this is a Planeswalker that ramps, which is pretty sweet. We've also got this guy, which ramps as well. Thinks will help us against this red deck that's wildly open. I assume somebody will take it at some point. Let's take the Tree Speaker, and whether or not we get Garruk or Finks back, I'm okay with that. Okay, so now we have Arbor Elf versus Terastodon. Terastodon is a really sweet card. It pretty much just helps us kill anything. But let's just do the ramp to get there. There are lots of big creatures. Ooh, sweet. And now we can find them if we want. Yeah, and this red is just super open. This Sulfuric Vortex is ridiculously powerful, and this is like pick a million. But we're not doing it. I think it is probably correct to just go for it at this point, but it feels wrong. Okay, so we've got Reclamation Sage, which will be amazing for our sideboard, or we could start working on mana fixing for other things. Let's just do the sideboardy thing. Also, water is good for you. Fantastic. Man, that is great. We're playing against Newmont. Let's see what his little thingy is. He's a tiger. I like it. We have to play against him. That would be fantastic. Search for tomorrow, snapping it off. Getting those good old rampy spells. And it looks like rampy green is pretty open, because I feel like somebody would have grabbed search. Reclamation, ugh, I need to spit it out. Reclamation Sage actually might be good enough for, you know, main boarding, because there's so many mana rocks and like killy things. Was I not recording with the main thing? Oh my gosh, it wants new batteries. Okay, let's switch out the batteries. Ugh. Life is hard. All right. Is it in focus? Let's try to set the focus there. Fantastic. What do we got here? Sure. Who knows? Maybe we can do that one day. Shallow Grave? Yes. Terastodon, we wield it. Fantastic. Okay. Let's get that crap out of here for now, and let's see what we got. Master of the Wild Hunt is just a great way to just win. Harmonize. Drawing 3 cards. I like doing that as well. Let's do Master of the Wild Hunt. Just because we can. Also because he's good. Okay. Sticking with the mono green, we can do Mystic or Acidic Slime. Acidic Slime is amazing. Thran Dynamo is also amazing. Actually, we're just taking Dynamo. Well, that was easy. Courser. Gotta have something against that burn deck. Okay, I was gonna grab something. Oh no! I remember what I was gonna do. I was gonna plug in these headphones so that we stop getting sounds that sound bad. Like all the sounds in Magic Online, which are awful. No offense, Magic Online, but a little bit of offense. Just a little bit. I wish Terastodon had Trample. Also, I'm gonna, like, no hesitation, blow up all my lands with this and just make a big amount of stuff. Elder? Sure. We don't even need, like, that many of these kinds of dual lands when you've got, like, Caryatid, Elder, Search for Tomorrow, Yavimaya Elder. I rest my case. And I feel like at this point we've probably pushed other people off of this strategy, so we can probably grab some of the, like, accessories or something like that, and then just wheel everything that's good for what we're doing. Excuse me for that recording problem, by the way, you know. These things happen. I thought that I had... Primeval Titan is amazing, and there's no way that I'm not playing it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this is my first time doing something like this, so I hope you can give me a bit of a break. Ooh, I like both of these cards. I'm gonna go big or go home. Genesis Wave. Okay. I'm gonna take Abrupt Decay. This is a great card. We can splash black easily, Golgari Signet, and just a bunch of stuff that can go grab swamps. I don't think we're going to be able to do the 5 color for Progenitus. We have to, like, do some put it into play from your hand type stuff. Oh, did I mention that I haven't played Vintage Cube on this? So I'm not exactly sure 100% which cards are even available. But I'm sure they have something like that. If it's Oath of Druids, though, then it's not really going to work because we're going to have all these little creatures. Well, I guess just Desecration Demon? If we're doing this black thing, double black is a little bit harder. Tarmogoyf is wildly unimpressive, though, in cube in general. Could be okay in this cube, and I just don't know what I'm talking about. Harmonize! We wield it. Fantastic. And Acidic Slime? Okay. I'll take it. I won't complain. So I guess the question is just what do we not want to play against? I'm just going to take this Exquisite Firecraft from somebody. I know that we could have done the reanimate thing there, but I'm just off it. For no good reason. Ooh, Lumbering Falls. I'll take it. Alright, maybe we get some splashy splash going on. I'm liking what we're doing so far. End of pack 2, we've got 23 cards to play already, so everything from now on is just an upgrade. And this is already something that I'd play and not be wildly disappointed. Also, this is our Black Splash at the same time. Cool. I'd like something big to channel into. Oh my gosh, Soul Ring is in this cube? I guess all the power is in this cube, so why not? But I love this. We could also do Skull Clamp, just because we've got so many 1/1s. I mean, it's tempting, but this is a Soul Ring. There's some chance that we get either Noble Hierarch or Skull Clamp back. Either one of them I'm happy with. It's just hard to say no to a Soul Ring. Okay, Gaia's Cradle is pretty darn good. Bit of an understatement there, but I'm willing to make it. Dark Confidant would just slaughter us. I'm just going to take the Cradle. I think we've got enough of these elves that we're doing it. I do need some more huge things. So if I can just get like 1 or 2 more huge things. This guy has always seemed so amazing, but has just never quite gotten there. Liliana of the Veil. I mean, you don't say. That is not a weak card. Okay, so hear me out. Everyone's gonna hate me for not picking Liliana, even though she's double black. So my chances of casting her on turn 3 are like 0. But this Wolfir Silverheart, and you've got all these little elves, and then you just start beating people to death. And I might wheel this. Yeah. I'm doing it. Eureka? That's a dangerous thing. Trigon Predator. I feel like we had some ways to get blue. We have ways to get like every color. Yeah, here's Lumbering Falls. I also like Fauna Shaman, so that if we start getting elves, we can just turn them into big things. I think I'm going to take Fauna Shaman and then hope to wheel Trigon Predator or Shriek Maw. Ooh, Pelucranos. It's a very medium card. Oh my gosh. We saw the other half of this combo like 1 pack ago. That is really tempting. Since we've got a bunch of elves that might become useless, Diabolic Edict could be okay against people who like are just playing giant things. This is very hard. Or we can just take a Signet, because Signets are great. I'll take a Signet. Immediately look at the bird, though I do love Maelstrom Pulse. Man, Vintage Cube is just amazing. You've got so many great cards. So, we can pretty easily play a black card. Packrat does take over games. Let's just make sure that we don't die to things that we don't want to die to. Ooh, Tooth and Nail. It's really hard to say no to Tooth and Nail, isn't it? And I won't. I will not. Jeez. I forgot how much it costs to cast, but it's okay because we've got what it takes. This is a pretty sweet deck. I like this. It's very fair, though. It's not doing anything wildly busted, but it's good at what it's doing, which is ramping and then playing some of this nonsense up here. But I'd like something like Primal Command, which is just very flexible. Is there any way I'm not playing Primal Command? Could take Murderous Cut, but this is a way better card. And I think we'll be able to cast it pretty easily. Let's see. Dragonlord Silumgar. We can probably play. We've got a lot of ways to make a lot of colors, frankly. Even though it doesn't look like it. Oh, what? I could have sworn that I clicked that. Okay, whatever. We got Yawgmoth's Will, which is still a good card. If things go really late, if we're playing on something super grindy, we can just Yawg Will, bring everything back with all our mana. Speaking of mana, we'll just take Avacyn's Pilgrim. And I'm taking this Deceiver Exarch. And the Xenagos, or Shriekmaw. Shriekmaw. Oath of Nissa? Sure. Sure. Okay, so we didn't get the Splinter Twin. These things happen. Man, we have lots of cuts to do. All right. So, the Tree Speaker Oath of Nissa is like pretty sweet, but I don't know if we need the Green Ponder. I feel like we're gonna have things to do. I also don't know if I want to spend time leveling this up. We'll say for now that I do, though. Scavenging Ooze is not really our plan. Yawgmoth we'll put as a sideboard card. Desecration Demon, I'm also not that interested in playing. Double black's a little bit harder. And all of our stuff gives us green. Well, I kind of like everything else. We've got lots of ways to search for exactly what we need, like Survival of the Fittest, I do believe. And where's that other guy? Tooth and Nail. We'll leave the Genesis Wave on the side for now. And the Gaia's Cradle because I don't want to think about lands. All right. We ended up with less huge creatures than I would have wanted, frankly. Which makes me sad. Do I want to play Shriekmaw? We have to cut so many things. I'm going to cut this guy. I don't want to spend time leveling him up. I've got better things to do. I know this sounds crazy, but channel. Now we probably have something to channel into. Like, all of these are kind of weak for channeling and spending all your mana doing it, but like if you channeled into Acidic Slime, turn 3, I guess, if we put some elves, then you can slow them down quite a bit. I wish we had just one more thing. That was huge. Like Craterhoof Behemoth. That would be a fun card to play. Elves of Deep Shadow. No, we can probably play Villainous Wealth. This is gonna be sweet, actually, because we got Lumbering Falls, and I thought we had another land that we could do this. Anyway, we got lots of ways to make black. Sounds crazy, but I'm gonna play Villainous Wealth as something huge for us to do. That is awesome. It's an awesome card. We have lots of cutting to do, though. Probably want to cut like 7 cards or so. Let's take out Shriekmaw. Let's focus on what we're doing instead of focusing on what they're doing. In that vein, Maelstrom Pulse. And Abrupt Decay. Oh my gosh, I want to channel into Villainous Wealth. That would be absurd. I'm looking forward to doing that. Okay. Let's take out Scavenging Ooze. Amazing card, but we're trying to get into big things. Still need to cut a little bit more. I guess I'll take out Master of the Wild Hunt and Acidic Slime. And with all of these ridiculous amount of mana, I almost think that we can do 16 lands. And we've got a Soul Ring, 2 Signets, a bunch of Elves. Just seems wrong to play 16 lands when you're casting Terrastodons, though. Cutting things is not easy. This is very hard to choose. We've got so many good cards. Nobody was really doing the fair green deck. Okay, I'm going to take out Courser with the knowledge that I'm going to bring it in immediately against anything aggressive. Okay, let's see what they suggest for basic lands. So, for our amazing Villainous Wealth, they want 1 of each on the splash and 15 forests. So, in order to find the colors that we need to cast, I guess these are the only 2 off colors in our main deck here. We've got black from Golgari Signet, Sylvan Caryatid, Secure Tribe Elder, Search for Tomorrow, Elves of Deep Shadow, Primeval Titan, technically, Yavimaya Elder. So we have a lot of ways of getting this 1 swamp. / just generating swamp. And for blue, we've got much less. So we've got Search for Tomorrow, Secure Tribe Elder, Sylvan Caryatid, Yavimaya Elder, Primeval Titan again. Let's bump our blue up to 2. Oh, we've got this Lumbering Falls. Forget that. Let me pop that in there, pop this in here. Okay, now let's do it. So now they don't want us to play any blue. I'm going to do 1 blue. Because some of our stuff can only search for basics, and this ain't no basic. Yeah. Oh, whoops. 1 more swamp. I mean, sorry. Forest. Well, that looks like a deck to me. See you in the next round.